Well, it looks like my wife got me another air gun. I keep telling her no more, but she just doesn't listen. I don't understand it. I think we need counsel, big time. But anyway, I'm just joking. I got another air gun. This came from Brian Hall. This is a RWS, and I had one before and had to sell it. So it's one of the rifles that I wanted to have so that I can mess around with the power on it and see how I like it. It's kind of a neat rifle, so let's open it up and take a look. This is my cat back there. Why don't you come up on the box so everybody can see what you look like? Here. Come on, hurry up. You were on the box before. People are waiting. This is air gun time. Never mind. You lost your turn. Alright, so I'll open this up. A RWS rifle. It's been sitting here a good while. Below that is a 1965 Fender Pro Reverb. I decided to buy another vintage amp after selling all my amps because I feel like messing around with my guitar again, and I'll get back into that. That's what I was into before I got into air guns. I used to make my Stratocasters and stuff like that. But anyway, let's open this up. Let's see what she looks like. I thought the RWS 460 was an interesting rifle, somehow I think it, in my mind, it would kind of need to be detuned. I'm not sure. We're going to have to find out when we get to it. I mean, because, you know, you could be one of those rifles where it's the, you know, it claims to have all the power, but the power, and of course, this had some decent accuracy according to Brian, but you know, can you make the power better by detuning it more? Yeah, of course. Look at this guy Brian Hall, I believe. Hey Brian, look at the nice packing job he did on this. And yes, this is going to have to sit and wait until it takes its turn in the air gun revolving door around here. But for $3.15 shipped, oh my God, I had to get it. $3.15 shipped, RWS 460. Are you kidding me? So let's see if I can figure out how to get this open. Get it, Scooter. There was a time where it was always guitar stuff coming to the house, and ever since I got into air guns, it was amps and guitars, and ever since I got into air guns, it's been guns. That's my new passion. The one thing that's nice about the RWS 460, and everybody usually knows, it's the underlever, and it's not a heavy underlever. It's one of the lightest underlevers you could possibly get. I mean, just look at that. So I'm going to have to cut into this carefully. And Brian did a great pack job here. Well, at least it's not a pound of bubble wrap. You gotta protect it. Okay. Looks nice so far. I'm seeing a lot of nice looking bluing. Of course, by the time I get this unwrapped, I may just damage this gun. Let's try this end here. Ooh, I'm seeing some nice grain here. It's air gun excitement. Mikey spots nice grain. All right. Now, I was talking to a friend of mine. He said that some of these underlevers, with the way guys were tuning them for high power, if I caught him right, said that the cock and arm linkage was bending. So, this is a very nice rifle. The stock looks very nice. Has a very nice wood grain. Look at that. I can sit on this hand because it's been shipped bomb-proof. You know, oh, this is very nice. It's got the reddish-brown tint. It has a very nice grain. It looks like Brian bought it and never used it. That's good. Absolutely possible. So the sight's missing. The rear sight's missing, but that's okay. I always use scopes anyway. And the other thing I'm not too sure is the loading of the breech with the scope. So I'd imagine you'd have to use a scope that gives you the clearance here because of the door on the chamber there. But you know what? This is a really nice gun. In the back of my mind, I said, God, I would like to have the 460 just to see what I could do with it. How sweet can I make it? Lower the power down, and how accurate can I draw it in? I think Brian said it got dime size groups at 25 yards. So, I mean, you know, it's probably got a full size spring in there. But anyway, it's very nice. It's woody. It has a very nice stock. This stock looks like real wood. It's not the whole ho-hum stock that you normally get on a lot of your RWS rifles. This has a slight reddish tint in the brown. It's very nice. Brian, it looks brand spanking new, actually. It really does. So it is a TO6. It's a .22 460. And it's a nice, nice rifle to the collection that I have going on. I got so many rifles. Like a lot of guys have so many rifles. It's so addicting. How can you not have one and then work it to where you find a sweet spot? It's just really nice. TO6 trigger, so you know that's one of the good triggers. But anyway, there it is, the RWS 460. It's really cool. I don't think I'm going to have a problem with the linkage bending because I'll probably get into this and maybe tune it myself, put a different lighter spring in it and see what I can get out of this gun. But anyway, that's another gun for me. I've been talking to my wife and I don't know, she just seems to want to keep buying me these guns. I don't know what's with her, huh? No, I'm teasing. But I think about bought all the guns I really need. So now I need to start building a rack to put them on and go through them all and then do some videos on them. Very cool. I like it. If you get one, just remember, it's been reported that the cock and arms, the big spring can slightly bend the linkage. I don't know. That's what I heard. But nice grip area here. The gun's thin. It's not heavy. It just feels great. So, Brian, if you want to buy it back, you know, I don't know. Email me in about 6 months. Just kidding. No, it's really cool. It feels great. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Take care. Well, here's something I forgot all about. It was the RWS 460 for $315 shipped. It looks practically new. And here's the sight, the rear sight. And I forgot, Brian had this tuned by none other than John in PA. John from PA. Yeah, John in PA. And here's the paperwork from John. So I won't have to do much to it other than go through it myself and maybe lower the power if I don't like where the power is. But here it is. John from PA's tune sheet with the trigger pull and the crony test and all that. So you can't beat that. with a stick, 315 shipped, a tuned RWS .22 caliber, and now here's the rear sight. So anyway, it's a very nice gun. I think maybe we're just spoiled with all these guns. We don't appreciate them. I don't know. But this one gun I didn't want to let get away from me. This one gun I will see later on when I go through all these guns and start shooting them, which ones I really gravitate to. Because it's just, you know, usually you get a couple guns and you stick with them, you know, and you just shoot them. When you get so many guns, it's just like guitars. You can't play them all. They just sit there. But you know how it is. It's just part of the addiction. So there it is, RWS 460.22 tuned by John and PA. It found a good home here. Thanks, guys. Take care.